This chilling tale takes us back to the heart of 1970s San Francisco, an era when the city was alive with music, freedom, and a burgeoning LGBTQ community. It was here that the shadows danced to a darker tune. Predator was on the loose, a predator who had become known as the Doodler. The name wasn't just a moniker, it was his calling card. This man, armed with nothing but a sketchpad and a pencil, roamed the vibrant discos and lively bars of San Francisco's gay community. He'd sit alone, observing, waiting, and when he found his target, he'd strike up a conversation, then pull out his sketchpad. With a charming smile, he'd tell the men he found attractive that he was an artist, and he wanted to draw them. Too many? It seemed like a harmless compliment, a brush of flattery in the right setting. Many agreed and sat for the mysterious artist. But little did they know that those seemingly innocent drawings were more than just portraits. They were a prelude to a nightmare. After the initial encounter, some men reported seeing the same man at various gay bars over the next few weeks. Each time he seemed to be alone, each time he appeared unassuming. However, after those casual meetings, there were signs of violence, signs that pointed to a horrifying truth. As the months passed, a pattern emerged that sent shivers down the spines of San Francisco's residents. At least 16 men were found brutally attacked, many of them stabbed to death. Their bodies were discovered in desolate areas around the city, in parks, on beaches, and along the eerie coastline of the Bay Area. The police, faced with such brutality, worked tirelessly to find the culprit, and their investigation led them to a horrifying conclusion. They believed that all these cases were linked, and that a single predator was behind. This reign of terror, they named him the Doodler. It soon became apparent that this killer was no ordinary individual. His modus operandi was chillingly systematic. He would target gay men often at popular gay bars and clubs. He'd engage them in conversation, subtly sizing them up. Then came the drawings, the so-called flattering portraits that concealed his true intentions. It was a calculated process, a predator's game, and the unsuspecting men fell into his trap one by one. The dread that gripped San Francisco's gay community was palpable. Fear replaced camaraderie and suspicion loomed over every friendly face. The Doodler had struck fear into their hearts. The killer's audacity knew no bounds. He operated with an unnerving confidence, blending into the crowds of San Francisco's bustling streets. Despite the urgency of the situation, the police were baffled. This was a time when openly gay meant risking social standing, even personal safety. Many victims or their families chose not to report attacks out of fear of coming out. In a society that wasn't ready to accept them, silence was their shield, albeit a fragile one. The case went cold, leaving the city on edge and the killer at large. Over the decades, law enforcement officials pursued numerous leads, interrogated countless individuals, but the mystery of the Doodler's identity remained unsolved. The wounds may have healed, but the scar of this terrifying ordeal runs deep within the LGBTQ community of San Francisco. It serves as a stark reminder of a dark chapter in their history, a period when fear overshadowed their fight for acceptance and love. Today, cold case detectives are breathing new life into the Doodler case. Re-examining old evidence and retesting DNA, the hope is that modern technology can bridge the gaps where old methods fell short. Recently, they've even released updated sketches of what the Doodler might look like now, hoping that someone, somewhere, might recognize him. But the question remains, is the Doodler still out there, living an ordinary life while a shadow of suspicion hangs over his head? Or did this elusive predator finally meet his demise, leaving his true identity to forever remain a secret? The case of the Doodler is more than just an unsolved mystery. It's a haunting reminder of a city grappling with fear, prejudice, and the enduring strength of a community in the face of adversity.